The goal in hewing timbers is to turn a round log into a square timber. Simple, right? Actually, yes, very simple. Find yourself a good straight tree. I'm using poplar in this case because it's super easy to work. Once you have the tree on the ground, cut it to the desired length. I'm doing 12 footers for this log cabin build. Now mark lines on the edge of the log, use a level, then tack nails into the lines, 2 nails on each end, and then run a string line across. Snap. Do the same on the opposite side, snap, and now you have a flat surface. Cut notches down to the string lines. Try not to go too deep. Put these notches in every foot, foot and a half, hell, even 2 foot sometimes. Now roll the log to one side, chalk it up so it doesn't roll around on you, and start chopping the wood off the sides. If your axe is sharp enough, you should be able to do some very precise work with just a simple felling axe. When you're chopping, angle your axe in just so it bites a little bit. Otherwise, you might chop your leg off, which of course I assume you don't want to do. Take your time, do very precise work. You may have to roll the log in the opposite direction to hit the other side a little bit as well. I highly recommend when you're at this stage to actually start at what would have been the top of the tree, or the top of the log, the narrow part. If you do this, it'll give you more control because the wood will naturally want to tear out instead of tearing in. And so we have our first flat surface. Now historically, people were lazy in the 18th and 19th century just like they are today. And often for floor joists, they'll just hew off one side just like this, and bark and all, they'd go ahead and install it just like this. They would put the floor right on top and done. So if you're doing floor joists, here you go. When you cut your V-notch, cut wide and cut right on down to the line. And now repeat the process again and again and again. And now you have a proper hewn timber. Before anybody says anything, yes, I know, I could go down in my shed and pull out one of my many broad axes or foot adzes and do a very fine job. The objective of this video was actually to show how to hew out timbers using common everyday tools that many, if not most people have. This axe here has been my most faithful companion for the past 15 years. Tells you a lot about my love life. I do love this axe. That's actually really weird. Our goal is to build an authentic 18th century style log cabin using all local materials and historic technologies like timber, stone, and iron ore. Hopefully, following this series, you will come to love history almost as much as we do. Thank you for watching.